Hey guys, Salvation here, and today I'm bringing you a Battlefield 3 gameplay. This commentary, I'm going to bring you all about the medic guide, and this is pretty much the most easiest class to use in Battlefield 3. It's the most beginner's user class, the most user-friendly class. Is all based on assault rifles. Other weapons could be used on this class is all defense weapons, but other than that, majority of the weapons in this class is assault rifle. So I'm gonna break it down on everything about the medic, and they tend to be the people who always detonate your groups. You don't want to be isolated from anyone else. You want to stick within the action. These guys are very offensive and defensive players. They can play on both sides, and they're the most easy class to use, and they're the most universal class in my opinion. And breaking it down right now, I'm using the Fibulaires, the M16 A3 on a mag. I think I only got like a foregrip on it and a heavy barrel. I'm not sure, but I like the M16 without any attachment. That's my personal opinion. So other than that, I'm running the M16 and I think I'm running the M9 pistols. Now, as a secondary equipment, usually you have either the tube, the shotgun on the underbarrel and all that stuff, and the medic pack. In most conditions, people use the medic pack or the tube, but as for me, I'm gonna be different and I run the smoke grenade. The smoke grenade is one of my favorite equipment from the medic. What it does is it gives you enough cover to obtain to your teammates or get across the place. And in this video, you will see me use a lot of smoke grenade. And what saddens me is that not many people use smoke grenades. I got the idea of smoke grenades from, I think, a commentary. Not sure, I think D-Crew Collins, so I'm going to give him a ups on that because he actually kind of influenced me. But in Bad Company 2, it was pretty crappy. I used to play a PS3 and Xbox 360 player, and the smoke in that game is awful. I mean, it's just like a small poof, especially Port Valdez. If you play Bad Company 2, you know what I'm talking about. But the smoke in this game, I really like it. The only downside of this thing is that you either have to take time to reload, and the fact that if you get spotted, you're pretty much useless with the smoke, which I don't think they should really take that thing out, because smokes are meant to be giving you some pretty much cover, and once you deploy the smoke, you should disappear right off the bat, because unless they have dermal sights or some kind of sights that can see through. But right now, I'm just gonna run the smoke, and this smoke, in most case scenarios, I will run the medic pack to drop packs and help my teammate. And right here is amazing right here. You gotta watch this. I revive my teammate, and my teammate gets these guys, and they pick me up. My teammate picked me up. Watch. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I have this little relationship going with my squad and a couple other people. Now, people really do lack of reviving, which I don't know what to say, because lots of people use the medic pack, and I've seen lots of lacks of reviving. And right here, I'm using a smoke and using it as cover to get across my objective, and that is pretty nice to use smoke, because I encourage you guys to try out the smoke. I will recommend you try out smoke in compact situations that too hectic, you don't know where the hell you're going, or you're getting spawn trapped pretty badly, like one of those moments when people just push you all the way to your spawn and you can't get yourself out. So right here, I'm a Rambo reviver. I always try to revive people. It's better if you revive people than go for objectives, in my opinion. But if you're really desperate for the objective, then go for objective. But if you're not really desperate, it's better to have some guys watching your back when you revive them. And that's pretty much it you can do with smoke. And smoke, I not only use smoke as cover, but I also use it to like shoot on my teammates when they're down. Like for instance, like a couple earlier, you saw a couple scenes I shoot the smoke for my teammate body, and I come up with the filter and revive them. That will ensure me from dying and keeping my teammate from dying after getting revived. It's one of those moments when you like revive somebody, and at the same time when you guys about to leave the danger zone, you get shot and you both go down, and which pretty much make you pretty useless for that moment. So you want to try out smoke, I would suggest you try out shoot it on the ground. I tend to like shooting on the ground to give cover. That's the best way to get cover. And right about now, I think I'm going for the objective by myself. Now I'm playing without my friends, so we don't have not much of a communication going, but I'm going to be a solo right here, and I'm going to get that objective myself, and this is pretty awesome. I used to smoke for cover. I'm going to head over to the objective, and I'm not sure what objective is, but I'm going to go plant it, and I think right around here, I start running around and defending the objective. Now, never ever, for God's sakes, never ever run away from the objective. You want to get a bird's eye view of it, or at least a good view. And right here, I love this knife. I like the knife animation in this game. So right here, I'm just checking around the corners and checking all the places. Now, don't ever sprint around the corners. Apparently, people tend to sprint around corners. I do not know why they do that. It becomes a really bad habit, and I don't do that much. I used to do it as a newbie, but for any instance, it doesn't really matter. It's not about the kills. Like I'm not really based on kills, but it's pretty nice to get kills. But don't sprint around corners. It's not a great idea. If you sprint around a corner, the guy who sees you is like already in positions to shoot you will get you. So try to stay off from running around the corners and pretty much check your corners. Like every other games, they ask you to check your corners. I got that from Call of Duty 4 when I first played Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty 4 was one of my first Call of Duties for this generation. But right here, I'm trying to get to objectives. Now I should use smoke. Right here, I would have been alive. But apparently, I think I run out. I think so, and this guy gets me right in the ground, the corner when I try to plant. As a attacker, since I'm playing the medic, I recommend you running around a lot and not sticking behind. The only time you will stick behind is if you're in like some kind of situation, such as like if there's like a spawn on the map. In every game, there's always a spawn on the map that everyone dies. And if that's your situation, okay, I recommend you either go for them, but if the enemy team is too paying attention and you're attacking and they're paying too attention to killing your teammates at that area, I recommend you instead of going there and reviving people, I recommend you, pretty much useless because you're gonna get yourself killed, but try and flank and set off the objective. And once you set off the objective, those enemy teams will automatically go to the objective unless they're really, your team really sucks and they don't really care about the objective because they know they're gonna win either ways. But other than that, try to flank. Flanking is the best thing. In every video I always mention flanking, and right here I'm crossing the river of smoke. And this guy, I don't know, but my squad, I only got one squad member and he's pretty awesome in my opinion. I had a good time and he helped me a lot. I don't think I put so much clips of it, but right here I'm entering. Tanks are really useful. Like I said, take advantage of I think when my next video coming out, I think my last video is gonna be an engineer guy, but start using vehicles. I will talk more about vehicles in my next video, but for now we're gonna stick with the medic. And right here I die, and that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy this commentary. I'll talk to you guys later, and stay tuned for more Battlefield 3. Hoorah!